Once upon a time, there was a girl. She was beautiful, had a beautiful heart, and a beautiful, kind, loving family. Because of this, some people took advantage of her and her family's kind nature. Everyone wanted to be friends with her, and everyone knew her family in the village. Because she was so beautiful, her nickname to all of her friends and family was Beauty. She was known for being incredibly selfless and wanting to make people happy. But one day she met this boy, and this boy stole her heart. But more about that in a second. Her parents decided to throw her a party in celebration for completing her degree. Now, this boy, there was Will, and then there was also Danny. Twin brothers who loved Beauty very much and fought for her love all the time. Unfortunately, Beauty could not see the good in Will and the evil in Danny. Beauty's parents loved Will and invited him into their home regularly, but however did not understand why his twin brother Danny cast such evil over their beautiful daughter. Beauty loved Danny. She loved the wrong brother, however. Beauty knew her parents wouldn't want her to have this boy at her party. He was known for being a bad influence in the village, but she loved him, so there was nothing that they could do to stop her. Her friends warned her, but of course Beauty did not listen. Beauty had a good heart, and she wanted to see the best in everyone. The day of the party came, and everybody was so excited. Beauty had invited all of her friends and family, and her friends from university. She was excited that Danny would appear at some point and make everything exactly the way she wanted it. Beauty was helping put up the string lights and filling up the punch bowls as her friends and family started to arrive. Hours went by and there was no sign of Danny. She was starting to worry but didn't want to tell people as they did warn her. As the night goes on, she's dancing with her friends without a care in the world in the new pink dress that her mother had bought her. She looks across the side of the room and sees Danny stood there in the dark corner. Danny's wearing a hood over his head and she's barely able to make out it's him, except for his eyes. She looks down as she feels a vibration in her pocket. She opens a text from Danny that says, "Follow me." Beauty looks up confused and sees Danny beckoning for her to come towards him. She follows him outside the patio on the garden. Danny instructs her to take this very small pink pill. Beauty, confused, takes the pill, swallows it, and immediately regrets what she's done. Her vision goes blurry and she falls to the ground, realising there's no one around her, and vaguely sees Danny walking away. She realises she's falling towards the pavement and losing consciousness. Meanwhile, everyone in the party's having a good time, not realising Beauty's outside, alone, and no one to protect her. Will arrives to the party, looking around, wondering where Beauty is. It's her party after all. Why isn't she here? Why can't he see her? Walking up to her parents, he asks, "Where's Beauty? Have you seen her?" Beauty's mum rolls her eyes at Will and says, "Well, she's probably with that brother of yours." While Will is talking to Beauty's parents, Beauty has managed to wake up just a little. She's figured out that during her fall, she's dropped her phone on the floor. Scrambling to get it as fast as she can with no Danny in sight, she rings the first person that she thinks of, Will. With a groan and a huff, she quickly dials his number. Will, looking at his phone, picking up, putting the phone to his ear, he hears a faint, "Help me!" from the other end of the phone. He panics. He looks up and screams, "Everybody stop the music! Stop! Someone find Beauty! She needs help!" The party stops, everyone confused as to what he's talking about, as they only saw Beauty about 5 minutes ago. Everybody scrambles outside. Will looks out of the window and sees Beauty laying there. Running down the stairs as fast as he can, he wrenches the door open and picks Beauty up into his arms. "Everybody help me! Help Beauty! I don't know what's wrong! She's asleep! Help me!" Looking up, he sees Danny standing at the end of the garden. "Stay away from her!" Will screams. By this point, everyone's gathered round, not quite knowing what's happened. "I think Beauty's been poisoned," says Will. "Give her the kiss of life!" Someone screams from the crowd. Confused, Will looks around, because that's something you just hear in fairy tales. With Beauty unconscious in his arms and not knowing what to do, he pastes a kiss on Beauty's lips. And what feels like 5 years, but was actually more like 5 seconds, Beauty opens her eyes, to everyone's surprise. "You found me! Thank you," says Beauty. Beauty took this as a lesson. She knew she'd fallen for the wrong boy, and the perfect one was currently leant right over her, looking into her eyes. She was safe, she was happy, but maybe a trip to the hospital might be needed. The end.